Hello, this is Anthony Mack. Get your six pack. Today we're going to be talking about the guy's shortcut to the perfect six pack. So, why are abs important? Well, women rate abs as the sexiest part of a man, and they're one of the first areas that women look at. It's also fairly easy to get good muscle tone, which will make your dating life a lot easier. And if you already have a girlfriend, it'll certainly go a long way to impress her. Plus, with abs, there's a lot of exercises you can do that work both the core muscles and your outer muscles, which gives you lots of variety. It makes it more fun, it's easy to do, and variety is actually one of the best ways to increase the effects of your workout because you're not stuck working out the same groups and ignoring the others. So that's just a couple of the reasons why abs are so important. So if you really want to just jump right in and start getting in shape, this is kind of your fast start guide. It's not so pretty, but it works. It's push-ups. And you just start doing by 10 of them in the morning, 10 of them at night, and within about 3 weeks, you'll start to see results. You have to keep your back straight, and you need to make sure you don't stick your butt in the air. If you feel like after the second week that you can do 15 push-ups or maybe 20, you can do that because push-ups are a great thing, and even when you're doing as many as 100 push-ups in a workout, you're still going to get your bang for your buck. But if you start doing more than 100 push-ups, you're probably more geared at that stage to do more high-intensity workouts rather than just push-ups, push-ups, push-ups. But until you're at 100, you can keep going. And this is just a quick illustration of the ideal form you should use when doing a push-up. So what stops most guys from getting perfect abs? Well, for one, they do the exercises the wrong way. And a lot of people ignore full motion. In fact, most people don't know really what that is. And that is when you're doing your exercises, you need to be engaging all the movement angles and all the movement ranges of all the muscles involved in that exercise. In fact, when you do your exercises on the floor, you often ignore a lot of the full motion effects that you need when doing push-ups or crunches or a lot of those exercises. So you need to engage the full motion of the exercises, and I talk more about that in the guide that you can get for free that I'll show you after this. But just know that you need to make sure you incorporate full motion. A lot of people don't vary their workouts, and when you do the same exercises again and again, the effect is weakened. And a lot of people are overworking and not letting their body rest. Rest is, in fact, more important than super workouts. In fact, if you just did mild workouts and gave yourself rest, that would be a lot better than burning yourself out and depleting all your energy. And last but not least, people ignore the multi-layers to their abs. You need to work the muscles that are close to your spine and the outer muscles. You've got to do core training exercises. So here's the true path to your six-pack. And I'm assuming you want to do more than just push-ups. Well, it's exercise well, eat well, and rest well. Rocket science, right? Of course, there is a lot more to it, but that's the basic flow. And, if you're looking for that sort of magic pill, quick fix, well, let me know if you find it. All I know is everyone who's ever spent money on that stuff has only ended up spending more money on the next fad, and I don't really buy into those miracle drugs, and I don't know a single person who has come to me and said, that miracle quick fix pill that I tried worked, you should give it a try. But hey, it's always possible, so if you find one, let me know. So with exercise, you want to train at a very high frequency for the first few weeks. This not only gets you in the habit of exercising well, but because it's your first bout of workouts, high intensity at the beginning works better. Whenever you're doing a workout, it's better to do short bursts of very high intensity and then just resting, rather than working out for an hour, doing light to medium intensity bits throughout that phase. You can do 10 minutes of high-intensity cardio before each abs workout, and if you start to get really fit, you can extend that to 15 to 20 minutes. And do not train to total failure. The muscle pros out there that are, the weightlifters and all those guys, they do train to muscular failure, but the effects are so marginal and the risk of injury is so great that you're better off not training to total failure. Just get yourself so that your muscles are good, and I guess strained, but not to where you're just killing yourself to make that last rep. It's really not worth it. You don't need to do it, And with these methods that you're going to learn here, you don't need to do it. It's just not needed. So here are the top of the line abs exercises, and I talk about these again in the abs guide that I have. And again, it's right now it's free, so I'm just going to go over these, and you can look them up when you get a chance. But you want to work on the V up, the raised knee in, the flutter kick, the bridge, traditional crunches, the pulse up, and the side plank. When it comes to eating, your diet is as important as your exercise. But I want to shift your thinking. It's not important how much you eat. It's how strong you build your metabolic inferno. That's your autopilot calorie burning internal machinery. Did you know that 1 pound of muscle burns 50 calories a day on autopilot? Michael Phelps eats over 10,000 calories a day and he only weighs 200 pounds. How is that possible? Well, he's got a strong metabolic inferno. If he ate 10,000 calories a day and he didn't have his metabolic inferno, aka his muscle groups burning his calories, he would weigh almost 1,000 pounds. So the key is not how much you eat. I'm not really concerned about, pinching a calorie here or there, or only eating 300 calories. I mean, who cares? You can eat 3,000 or 4,000 calories a day, but as long as you have the muscle structure to support it, and that's one of the things you need to get into your head. It's not how much you eat, it's the quality of your metabolic inferno, your autopilot calorie burning. And you also need to get your body fat under 10% to really see your abs. If you're fat and you're doing all these crunches and stuff, you're going to get a good workout, but you're not going to get a lot of visible results because you need to get that body fat down. So here's your basic eating groups in a box. You want to have 6 to 8 servings of whole grains, 3 to 5 veggies, 4 to 5 of fruits, 2 to 3 of dairy. Meat and fish, you want to have about 1 to 2 of those. Nuts and beans, 2 to 3 servings. And fats and oils, only 2 servings a day. And you might want to underline that if you're taking notes. Fats, only 2 servings a day. That's one place a lot of us slip up, and I've been guilty of that myself. Last but not least, rest. Working to muscular failure is not worth the risk, as we've already discussed. Overworking depletes the resources you need for repair. It's better to do 10 minutes of really high intensity workouts and then just resting. A day of rest followed by a day of, the day you do your exercises is ideal for building your muscles and allowing your body to repair. Don't do what the muscle pros do. They have coaches that have gone to college and spent years and know all these tiny little side tricks that only apply to super fit weight loss people. So don't worry about that. I think you're here because, look, you're not looking to be the strongest guy in the world. You're looking to get a quick six-pack. You want it to look damn good. You want it to impress the ladies. And that's what I'm trying to help you do. That's what my motto is, and that's what my goal is, and that's what my site's all about. So if you want to do that, just follow these instructions. It's pretty easy to do, and you're going to see pretty effective results in no time. So you may have heard me mention earlier, I have a full abs training guide that covers all of this in a lot more detail, and it also covers a lot of the stuff I obviously can't fit in a short little 10-minute YouTube video. It explains all the abs exercises. It goes in depth on eating and meal plans. It helps you pace your exercise routines. But really, it shows you how to get in shape fast, get the girl, and get that self-esteem boost. Honestly, when you look good, your self-esteem feels good. And I'm sorry if that sounds shallow, but when you start looking good, you start feeling good, and chicks dig confidence. In fact, the only thing better than a nice six-pack is the confidence to go with it. So get my free guide. You can get it at absformen.com/sixpackabsformen. You got to put the dashes in there, so it's probably easier to just click the link in the description. And I need you to know something. This guide is only free, and it might not even be free anymore because I'm going to be updating it soon once I get enough success stories. But the deal is this. You get it for free because you're going to send me your success story within 60 days. So that's why it's free. But again, it's limited time, so if you get there and it's not free, it'll still be worth the price. But again, if possible, go there now and get it free. This is Anthony Mack. Get your six-pack.